Hi, everybody, and welcome to week 10 of Phat Girlz Guide to Survival. So, I'm not real sure. This week's going to be a little bit different than most weeks. Normally, I do a couple topics. I do some other stuff. Hi, Mom. I do some other stuff, but it's going to be just a little bit different this week because I am celebrating being in a whole new club this week. So, here it goes. My weigh-in for this week, we're celebrating. I finally made it under the 300-pound mark for the first time in like 5 years. And I'm really excited to announce that my scale this morning told me that I'm at 298.4. I'm so stoked. You have no idea. Like, I almost cried. I was like, oh my God. The scale, you're not a lying bitch today. I stepped on it 3 times though, just to make sure. Just to make sure it wasn't lying to me, I stepped off. Wait till I hit 0, stepped on again. Wait till I hit 0, stepped on again. I was like, okay, all right, you're not lying to me. 3 times in a row, we're good. I'm also very excited to announce my measurements. They were better this week. I did not have to body shame the tape measure this week. This week she's beautiful. Last week not so much. But my chest, I lost an inch and it came out to 51.5. Hi Nettie, hi Cammie, hi Roxanne. My chest came out to 51.5. My waist lost 2 inches, coming in at 50 3/4. And the hips lost 3 1/4 inches, coming in at 57 1/4. So it was pretty cool. So I just kind of want to recap what I've accomplished in the last 10 weeks and what you guys have helped me accomplish in the last 10 weeks. You guys have helped me so much. Hi, Don. That I just kind of want to recap it. So I've reached a ton of goals, from being more social to making myself go out of my comfort zones. Hi, Daniel, happy birthday. To wearing makeup every day and doing my hair pretty much, maybe not today. I have what I call gamer hair today. I've been coding today, so yeah. But wearing makeup and doing my hair pretty much every day, just making myself feel pretty on the outside, which helps me I already feel pretty on the inside right now, which is the first time in years. But I'm eating, or at least trying to eat, new foods. I've eaten things like I haven't eaten in 20 years, like broccoli and cauliflower and asparagus and Brussels sprouts. I just don't eat those things, And in the last 10 weeks, my personal development is just insane. I can't believe how much I've changed in the last 10 weeks. And I didn't think I could ever change this much ever. I've pretty much been the same person my whole life. I've been kind of, a bitch. I've been the black sheep of the family. I've been the one who's gotten in trouble. I've been to jail. I've been on drugs. I did all the things you weren't supposed to do. And granted, I haven't done drugs in about 15 years, over 15 years now. But, that part of me changed, but my attitude didn't change. I still was, really kind of just a bitchy, crappy person. And so I really didn't think that doing Phat Girlz Guide to Survival and talking to you guys every week and making all the lifestyle changes that I'm making could affect me this way. But it really has changed a lot. I exercise constantly. I'm always moving. Even though it hurts like hell sometimes. For example, Friday, I went prom dress shopping with my mom and my daughter. And I was all over David's Bridal. I was grabbing dresses. I was helping Lexi try them on, all that stuff. I walked all the way into Dillard's. That was an experience in hell. The prom dresses were clear the heck at the other end of the store from where we came into. And I asked where the bathroom was, and they told me they were over by the prom dresses. Well, then it was back over by where we came in at. And so I was like running all over Dillard's, and and everything. And by the time I was done, I hurt like hell. I mean, I had to sit down and rest for a while in Dillard's. But I pushed myself and I succeeded. I was that little girl that we talked about last week in the horse shows. I was that little girl again, trying to win the horse show and trying to succeed when a lot of people around me were telling me that I couldn't do it, you know, and then there was a lot of negativity. But then I just kept thinking of all the positive feedback I get from my mom and my family and all of you, and it just pushed me and pushed me and pushed me. And granted, I didn't walk very well the next day. And I'm still not walking that great today, but I'm still moving. I'm still going. You know, I'm doing even just little things that I have been flat out lazy about the last few years. Like, I used to never go and get coffee for myself. I made my kids do it. You know, I mean, if I wanted something from the kitchen, I made my kids go get it. I wouldn't go get it. I was just lazy and just not going to do it. I didn't do laundry. I didn't clean anything. I didn't do anything. I slept till noon or 1. Well, now I get up and I get my own stuff from the kitchen about 90% of the time. I'm doing laundry all the time. I cleaned the whole bathroom from top to bottom yesterday. I'm getting up anywhere between usually 6:30 and like 8 o'clock in the morning now. I mean, I'm just doing, my whole attitude on life has changed. The personal developments that I've made in the past 10 weeks, like I said, they just floor me, because I really thought that I could never be a happy person, that I could never be a person that people wanted to be around. And that's where I was. I mean, I would just stay by myself, and if people didn't want to hang around me or come over and say hi, I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I mean, I cared. It hurt my feelers, and then I would get mad and just be like, fine, screw you, you know? But now it's like, I want people to come to my house, and I want to hang out with people, and I want to go do things. And not only that, people are wanting to hang out with me. Like 10 weeks ago, my mom and my daughter would have never asked me to go to Dillard's with them or to go prom dress shopping with them. One, because I wouldn't have been able to do it physically. But two, I was like horrible to hang around with. And so just making all of these changes is absolutely eye-opening to me, and kind of emotional. But yeah, it works out, you know, it really does. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm so thankful to all of you and to my family and to my mom especially. You guys are always behind me and cheering me on, and, you know, commenting great things on the pictures that I post. Hi, Uncle Troy, you caught me live this week. Hello. You know, so it's just really cool. Some of the things that I've accomplished this week, which are absolutely awesome for me, is I walked up and down my mom's basement stairs and I didn't die. Which when she first moved into her house, I tried it and about killed myself. So this time I walked up and down her stairs. I didn't get winded. It was great. I loved it. Going shopping for shoes on foot with no help. I went into Meijer, didn't have a go-go cart or a wheelchair or anything like that. Thank you, Daniel. Didn't have a wheelchair or a go-go cart or anything, and walked into Meijer and walked around for about 30 minutes. And then I even talked to a friend of mine at the counter for like another 10, 15 minutes. But the coolest thing is while I was walking around in the shoe department, one of my friends from when I worked at Meijer was like, "Go, way to go, Stacy, you got this, girl." And from across the store. And so that was really cool, you know? I mean, I've got people that motivate me every single day of my life, and in the most unexpected places. I think last week I talked about how help comes from the most unexpected places, and it truly does. I mean, I needed that. I needed my friend to yell across the store at me. It was a blast, you know? Bye, Uncle Troy. Love you. Let's see. Standing in the shower. Okay, so like, sorry guys, but I've taken nothing but baths for like the last 5 years because I couldn't stand in the shower. because I would fall on my face because my body couldn't carry me. But I am taking showers like every day now, and it is like the best thing in the world. I totally forgot how good a nice hot shower felt. Like, I just got out of the shower a little bit ago and I feel amazing. Putting my socks on myself. Like, I could put them on by myself and I don't have to sit up on my bed, hike a leg up. I can actually put my foot across my knee and put my sock on like a normal person. Haven't been able to do that in a lot of years. I could touch my toes. Granted, it's with the very tips of my nails, but I think it counts. Nobody said it had to be with your, like, the whole tip of your finger, right? Like, I'm doing it like with the nail. Does that still count? I think it counts. You know, and sorry guys again, but like wearing bras on the tightest clip it'll go to instead of the first one. These are all things that I couldn't do. So, you know, it's awesome. I'm doing it and I'm loving it. And so what I would really like to know is that like you guys are all some of you are going through the same things I'm going through. So what are some of the changes that you've noticed in your personalities, in your personal development? What are some of the changes you've noticed in your body? Good and bad, any of that. Hi, Carrie. Any of that stuff, you know, like, write me and let me know what you've noticed. And if there's things that you want to talk about, let's talk about them. I'll do some research. I'll talk about it. I can keep you anonymous if you want. It doesn't matter, but I just want to know what other people notice that they go through or notice, you know, personality changes and things like that. Because I think making a lifestyle change like this is just, like I said, completely eye-opening. It truly is. My whole life has changed in the last 10 weeks so much that I cannot hardly believe that this is even me. Like, people that know me know I am not a positive person. I am most of the time a major bitch. And I mean, just not a very fun person to hang around with most of the time. But the new, improved, better, healthier me, I like me. And I haven't liked me in a long time. I've faked liking me. I mean, you know, I could fake liking myself really, really good. Hi, Miss Asia. I love you, girl. You are awesome. I can fake liking myself really, really good. But honestly, I was not a good person. And I knew it, but I just faked it to make it, you know? And former cranky pants, my mom says. Yeah, that would be me. That's a very nice way to put it. But like I said, the new, improved, better, healthier me is I'm finding myself fun to hang around with now. I've lost 32 pounds and it's changed my life so much. Like, I cannot wait to see what the next 30 pounds does for me and the 30 pounds after that. My total goal was 150, which would still leave me at 180. But I'm moving my goal to 175 for a total weight loss, or for a total ending weight of 155. Now, I know that sometimes your goals seem a little unreachable, but really, if you focus and you keep that diet buddy like we talked about, or that workout buddy, but if you focus and keep your life on the right track, you can do this, guys. It really is possible. You need to do those positive affirmations. You need to dump that negative stuff. You know, it's not an easy road. It's just not. And we all have issues. I mean, I've had issues with diverticulitis, depression, anxiety. You know, my dad is not well, and that gives me anxiety. I really worry about him because I love him so much. He's my daddy. You know, and he's not well, and so I worry about him. And when I worry about things, I eat. So it truly, truly is something that you have to be committed to. And you have to be willing to change everything in your life to get this to work. So I've been able to do all of this and get this far because of my mom, my family, and especially all of you. I mean, I truly don't think that I would have gotten as far as I have if it wasn't for Phat Girlz. If I really had decided not to do this, Phat Girlz, and not talk to you guys every week, I don't know that I would have stuck with it. I really don't. For me, I need something that's structured. That's why Job Corps kind of worked out for me, because it was structured. I knew what I had to do every day. School, I could go skip it and nobody did anything really. But with Job Corps, if I skipped it, I was going to be in deep doggy doo-doo. So I had to, I had to have that structure. And it's the same with changing my life and being on this diet. I have to have this structure, and that makes it work for me. But so I just want to thank all of my viewers, my supporters, my friends, my family. You guys are amazing. And like I said, I just know that without all of you, I would have never gotten this far. And I cannot wait to see what the next 10 weeks brings. I'm really excited about that. The other good news I have this week is that I released the Phat Girlz website this week. So you can go to phatgirlsguidetosurvival.com and check it out. It's still under a little bit of construction, and I'm waiting patiently for my new logo that my friend Macy's making for me. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a little fat girl doing the Rosie the Riveter type thing. She's going to have camouflage on. She's going to have a little tattoo up here because I do, so, she'll be pretty cute. Like I said, it's still under a little bit of construction, but I think you guys will really, really like it. So that's phatgirlsguidetosurvival.com, so you should check that out. Let's see. Our recipe of the week was absolutely amazing. It was cheesy shrimp and broccoli. Holy cow, it was awesome. For everybody else in my family, I made them some fettuccine noodles and cheesy garlic bread and stuff like that. And they got to have some of that other good stuff with it. But I took about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a cup of fettuccine and put it on a plate, and then I put my cheesy shrimp and broccoli on top of that, and that's what I ate. And it ended up being, I think about, God, I can't remember now, and I didn't put it in here, my notes as like a ding dong, but I think it ended up being like right around 7 points. So it was awesome though, guys. If you want that recipe, let me know, or it will be on the website probably tomorrow. And you can click on, there's a tab called food porn, and it's pictures of all the recipes I've made. And I've got most of them done now, but you could click on the picture and then it'll pull up the recipe for you. So that'll be really cool for you guys. But still, if you want to write me specifically and ask me for the recipe, I enjoy that too, because I always like the conversation. So, we've been doing the steps, like NA has 12 steps. Well, last week I accidentally skipped a step because I'm a slacker. So this week we're going to do step 6. And step 6 is be 100% ready to commit to a lifestyle change. If you think that you can do this and just half-ass it, it's not going to work. Now, I have half-assed things most of my life. Pretty much most of my life, and it hasn't worked. And so this time I threw myself 100% body, mind, and soul, and I'm kicking butt and taking names. I mean, I'm meeting some great new people. As a matter of fact, I get to go meet Miss Asia Ford on Wednesday. I'm so excited about that. She is just an amazing woman. I talked about her, I think last week. I talked about her. It might have been last week or the week before. My memory is not always the greatest, but I told you her story about the race and the police officer that helped her. She was absolutely amazing. She's a total inspiration, and I'm really excited to get to meet one of my heroes on Wednesday. It's going to be awesome. But anyway, you have to be ready to commit yourself 100%. When it came to changing the way that I eat, the way that I think, my attitude, and everything else, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But you have to be able to do it, or you're not going to make it, unfortunately, in my opinion. This is my opinion. If you can half-ass it and get your stuff done, then go for it. But for me personally, I have to go full bore, or I'm not going to get it. And so in the last few weeks, I found that I have to do this 100%. I have not only changed the way I eat and exercise, I've had to change the way that I think, the way that I act, basically my whole attitude about everything. We've talked about body shaming and how I used to be really bad about it, I would not only body shame myself, but I'd body shame inanimate objects. I body shamed my dog by calling her Judy Big Booty. I body shamed skinny people by saying I wanted to throw a sandwich at them. That was mostly because I was jealous because I was big and they were little. But I've had to change all of that about myself. And so, you know, changing those things to be positive in myself was a really, really good choice. Because not only do I like myself now, but other people like me now. And they want to hang around me now. And I love that. You know, I had a lot of friends that stopped hanging around me, and I thought it was just because they were being buttheads, but it was really me. I was the butthead. And so now I've got them calling me and talking to me again. And I just find that really exciting. Yes, I body shamed my scale, Mom. I want you to know that the scale and I did not get along yesterday, and I did not body shame it, okay? I did not call it a lying B word. I did not call it a skinny B word. I didn't flip it off. I was very good. I did not body shame the scale yesterday. It was so bad that I would just body shame inanimate objects. That's really bad. Oh, Lord. But just, you know, I do my daily affirmations. I've kicked all this negative stuff out of my life. And so step 6, be able to commit 100% to your lifestyle change. And you can do this. Every single one of you can do this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So, you know, just get your groove on. Do your thing. You got this. And if you need help, call me, message me, whatever. I'll help you if I can. You know, I'm not by any means a doctor who's going to give you medical advice, but I am a friend, and I do my research, and I will help you in whatever way I can to stay positive and keep going. So thank you for watching Phat Girlz tonight. It was a little bit different. Hi, Tara. I'm sorry that I changed it up a bit tonight, but I was just so happy about getting under that 300-pound mark that I just felt that I needed to wing it a little bit tonight and change it up a little bit, you know, and so I did all that. So remember to like, share, comment, rate, and let me know if you're catching me live or on the replay. And remember, we are not FAT. We are PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. And for my guys out there, you are FHAT, fully hot and tempting. So I will catch you guys next week. Have a great one. And I will be doing some updates during the week. So I hope to see you then. Bye.